Getting better and getting pucks deep, putting the puck deep.
Put pucks in deep.
He's chipping pucks. He's getting pucks deep.
Getting a lot of pucks deep. Getting pucks deep.
Just put the puck deep.
Getting pucks out. Getting pucks deep.
Get pucks deep. Wear them down.
Get pucks in.
Pucks in.
Pucks in deep.
Puck deep. Pucks deep. Keep getting pucks deep and deep.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Pucks and Deep podcast. I'm your host, Brown Vetchkin, also known as Dark Chocolate, also known as Ali. I'm here with the Sleepinator himself, also known as the Hoglander Dick Rider. He still loves his hoggy. It's Parker, and I'm also here with the Junior C legend himself, Kylan. How you guys doing today?
I'm here.
Doing all right.
All right, Kylan, you want to start us off today, buddy?
I'm going to start off sort of with a different topic. We've been talking about trades a lot in here. The trade deadline is fast approaching.
Friday. We record this on Wednesday.
Yeah, it is Wednesday at this time of recording. It is Wednesday,
March 5th.
March 5th at 10-something a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Yeah, give the exact location.
Yes,
and everything
exactly.
Right?
But we're not big enough that anyone's going to try and...
You're right. No one's going to come here.
No one knows. No one
Nobody's
cares.
going to give a shit.
So the first thing I want to talk about is it is a trade, sort of a trade rumor going around. Binnington.
So we're going to start with trade rumors, and then we're going to talk about the actual trade.
Yes.
Okay.
Binnington. Where is he going to go?
Do you want to start us off, Parker?
Again, I could see like a popular location that people have been saying, Edmonton.
Vancouver Canucks, baby.
We don't need them. We don't need them right now, but
Oh, you definitely need him. Are you kidding me? With Demko's retirement pending, apparently.
I could see
According
him
to Kylan.
I could see him going to a place
on.
like Edmonton, though. I could definitely see him
Yeah,
going
but
there.
if you're Edmonton, do you give up Stuart Skinner for him? I would.
I don't know.
I would.
No.
I probably.
I would.
No.
100%.
They're both inconsistent.
So what?
You know?
Edmonton.
Difference between the two. Binnington always consistent when clutch games happen.
That's true. He is good in clutch games.
He's really calming in clutch games. Stuart Skinner for me, I've been a proud Stuart Skinner hater, but like he's at the end of the day, he's an above average goaltender. But when you look at that contract with McDavid, you have to be in win now mode. You have to be in win now mode, and I feel Binnington's going to put you in a better position for that than Stuart Skinner will at this exact moment.
That's
if
true.
you don't make something of this team, realistically, does David stay? Probably not.
No.
So, I think with Draisaitl staying, he probably will stay. Concerti is also locked into everything, too. Again, towards the end of his career, I think it might be an Iggy situation. But right now, the Oilers do have 4.5. The reason why I say I wouldn't trade Skinner is because Binnington can also be shaky in like a game 1 and game 2, right? We've seen that happen before. That's kind of the beauty of having that Binnington tandem. So what I would do is I'd go Picard. You know what? I'd give up Picard in my first.
Yeah, but
I'd give up Picard in my first.
The issue is that
I want it half retained.
St. Louis is not going to take Picard. You have to look at it as well from St. Louis' perspective. They're not going to give up their starter for no one. Picard is no offense. Picard's a joke.
I would call Picard a joke. I mean,
For a starter, he's a joke.
For a starter, yes, I agree with that.
That's what I'm meaning.
Okay, where are they?
A first round and Picard is a little bit of a joke.
Okay, they are 3 points out of a playoff spot. This is a real decision on where they want to go. Right? Like, do you want to take the tank route now? Because, like, let's be honest. On paper, does St. Louis have what it takes to take that jump sooner or later?
So
right?
they could take the tank route, but what I could see them doing instead is, I wouldn't take Picard. I would never take Picard. The reason I was saying Skinner is because it's a matter of if St. Louis wants to go full rebuild or go retool. If they want to go retool, they'll take Skinner. And the reason why that is because Skinner, he's younger. He's proven himself that he can at least put up a couple saves for your team. And he's the start of your retool. He's 26. You take 2 years to retool a team while he's getting into his prime. And then as soon as he hits 28 and he's in his prime, you go for it. Now, the other option they can take is send over Binnington and take a high goalie prospect. Because Edmonton has a couple. I could not remember the names of them for the life of me.
Okay.
But you could take a prospect and then like a first round pick and like maybe like, I don't know, a depth player.
That is fair. But like you also got a guy like Joel Hofer who's 24 years old. He can definitely step up. I'd want to give Hofer a try.
But he wouldn't. I don't believe Hofer is ready right now, and that's what I'm saying with Skinner and Hofer.
Okay, but
because with Skinner and Hofer, it'll grow into being sort of that Fleury and Gustin situation.
Kylan, with all due respect, Picard's a rental, right? He's I think he
Yeah, but
has 2 years left.
the issue is he's not. I don't think Hofer's ready to step up, and Picard cannot step into that role.
If you are trading Binnington, you are saying, "Hey, we're not making the playoffs."
No, 100%. But you still, you don't want to be a laughing
what's the difference
stock.
about having? You probably still don't have the worst goaltending in the league. Let's be honest.
True. But at the same time, would you rather take Pickard or would you rather take a prospect who then can go with Hofer?
Okay, the reason why I'm saying Pickard is because either way, hypothetically, they take the prospect too. Is Picard's going to end up on waivers anyways, right? He's just there for salary matching. He's there to get the salary done so Binnington can end up becoming an Oiler. That's the reason why I'm saying Picard. Again, you can put him on waivers. You can say whatever you want. I'm sure St. Louis will be the nice guys and be like, all right, we'll just take him for a year, blah, 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 let it go, right? Like, you have to admit, salary matching, especially right now, is what's the issue for most of these deals. There's a reason Pedersen's probably not going to get moved, right?
I agree with the salary matching, but I also think if you take like a depth, because they have 4.5 right now, right, in cap?
Yes.
If you take a depth guy that's on like a 2.5, 2.6.
So what 2.5 guy are you going to get? Because, like, let's be honest, Skinner's untouchable right now. Perry's untouchable. Like, the Oilers...
Perry's untouchable because he fucks everyone's moms if he goes to their team, so...
But, like, let's be honest, these guys are clutch players, and Edmonton needs the forward depth. I wouldn't move any of my forward depth.
If I were Edmonton, I'd almost look... And this might be a little controversial. I'd almost look at sending Evander Kane. He's an agent.
Can you send someone on LTIR? That's the issue. Actually, no, they are trying to trade him, aren't they?
They are trying to trade him.
Shit, Vegas is going to get him.
Fuck, I don't want him.
No, Kylan, it's not the name. It's the LTIR.
Yeah. Fuck, that's what Matthew Tkachuk's doing right now. Florida's pulling it, dude. Did you see this?
I know. And now they got Seth. Oh, well, I think
we'll move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But honestly, with all due respect, like, I think Picard is going to have to be in the deal. I would not move Skinner. Skinner's at 2.6 for the next year, like this year and next year. I would at least keep him on because I think he's a $2 million goaltender. I will say it. I think he's a $2 million goaltender.
Skinner's a $2 million goaltender?
Yes.
He's
No. Sorry. He's probably a little higher, but like for his rate, that is really fair. I think he could get 4.
With all due respect, and I mean this with respect to Lankinen as well.
Yeah.
If Kevin Lankinen is a $5 million goaltender, Stuart Skinner is a $6 million goaltender.
Okay.
With all due respect to Lankinen,
No.
Lankinen's played fantastic, but I'm talking about with what Skinner's done in the playoffs.
But sorry, what I'm saying,
he did shut the door for that Game 7. He played very well in those finals.
That's
but
fair.
If Kevin Lankinen's a 5.85 or whatever it was $1 million goaltender,
4.5.
Still, if he's a $5 million goaltender, then Stuart Skinner's at least a 5.5.
But for $2 million, that's a steal. That's my point, basically.
That's why I'm saying I think St. Louis will want him to start that retool.
The one thing I still don't get, and I think I know why Vegas didn't trade him there, Logan Thompson at $800K for a third is an absolute steal.
Buddy, I will literally kill myself on this podcast right now.
Like looking back at that deal, at first I thought it was dumb. Now I think it's just idiotic. Like, how do you at least not keep him for a rental? Like, at $800K? And for third? That's all you got is a third? You could at least flip him at the deadline for like a second and a prospect now. Let's be honest. You could probably get a first out of him the way he's playing.
I still can't get over that this guy says Thompson. Dude.
Like, I mean, honestly, like, I don't know what Vegas was
Samsonov
thinking. Like, and the worst part, too, is you can't even put him on LTIR, right? $800K is not going to do anything.
Why the fuck do we have Samsonov?
You mean Leafs legend, Ilya Samsonov?
Why the fuck do we have Samsonov?
Watch, Samsonov's going to carry you to a Stanley Cup final. He's going to be all over him.
I will still hate him. He's the most inconsistent goaltender. He is more inconsistent than Stuart Skinner.
Yeah, I'd say so. Samsonov's either the greatest or the worst, man. There's no in between. Do you have anything to say about this, Parker?
I think there's... I wonder what other trade options there could be for Binnington. Like, you have Edmonton, of course, is looking for a goaltender. But what other teams realistically are looking for a goaltender? Like, I mean...
Toronto?
No, but Toronto's goaltending's not even been that bad. Joseph Wool's been pretty good.
I guess.
But
so is Anthony Stolarz.
Yeah.
Stolarz has been pretty good as well. Who do you need? Who needs a goaltender? I mean,
Montreal.
But Montreal's nowhere near a playoff position. Let's be real. They're gonna fall off in 2 minutes here.
Yeah,
We're
but no, it's the
1 point
same.
out of a playoff spot
Let's
right
be
now.
honest
Are
here.
you
They're gonna
kidding
fall
me,
off.
buddy?
Let's be honest here. They're gonna fall
We're
off.
1
Yeah.
point out of a playoff spot right
They're
now.
gonna fall
They're
off.
gonna
Let's be
fall
honest
off,
here.
but
Okay.
They need a goalie.
If we're really
Yeah.
looking at goaltending,
Yeah.
yes, Toronto can always get some depth.
Carey Price's
I
knee.
think the biggest curveball here is Columbus and Detroit.
Detroit, yes. Columbus, I don't think is going to go anywhere.
Because Columbus has, oh my God, is it
Merzlikins.
Merzlikins, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Merzlikins is good.
He is.
He just won the
you could
Stadium
still
Series best
add
goaltender.
Binnington.
Yeah, he had 42 saves.
Kemper's doing pretty good in LA. I don't know if you want to change from that. Colorado seems to shore up their goaltending. They seem to have the biggest issue.
Yeah.
To be frank, it is.
What are the
Edmonton.
contenders? Because Binnington won't go to a team that's not a contender. So, what are the contenders will need one right now?
He could go. I could
Okay,
see
so
Columbus because Merzlikins
these are the
did one
top 10
out
teams.
earlier in the year.
These are the top 10 teams in the league right now. Winnipeg, no. Washington,
You don't need 'em.
no. Dallas, no. Toronto, maybe.
Eh.
Florida, after the Knight trade, they still have Bobrovsky at $10 million. They just got Vanacek, so
Yeah.
no. Vegas,
We've Hill and Samsonov. If we could get Binnington, I'd fucking love it. I would cream my pants.
The only reason why I stopped at Vegas is because you can never predict what Vegas is going to do.
Yeah,
They're going to pull off some bullshit.
We don't,
like the Thomas Hurdle deal last
Yeah.
year. They're going to pull off some bullshit.
Yeah.
Tampa. no.
I'm a Vegas fan. Even I think they paid the other team under the table for that one. I think we sent the GM some money. I looked at it as how the hell did we get this? I don't know.
Tampa's a no.
Tampa has
Carolina, I don't think is worth it. You got Freddie and
Kachekov is
so-
fine. Kachekov's been really good actually.
Minnesota, if it was last year, I'd say yes. But the way Gustafson's playing, no.
Gustafson and Fleury are the best tandem in the league, in my opinion.
Edmonton's the other one. You look at Colorado, New Jersey after that. LA, they've all shored up their goaltending.
New Jersey's fine. Colorado's fine. LA's fine.
You telling me that Lankinen and Shelovs isn't one of the best tandems?
Fuck, dude, Shelovs
That's
is
a
awful.
nasty.
Shelovs is awful. He's bad, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You lost 5-2 against the Ducks, and he had an 840 save percentage against the Anaheim Ducks.
Yeah.
You let Trevor Zegras run a show on you.
Yeah.
Absolute legend, Trevor Zegras. He's going to get a bounce back season next year. I'm calling it.
The TikTok hockey player himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we talked about Binnington as we can. Moving on to other goaltender trades. The biggest one, Spencer Knight to Chicago for Seth Jones.
Well, they needed a goaltender.
First of
and
all,
Seth
I would
Jones
not.
isn't like Columbus Seth Jones anymore.
No, I don't know what Florida
It's
was
a
thinking
fleece,
specifically.
dog.
That's
That's a fleece for Chicago.
I don't know what Florida was thinking.
Chicago
Seth
fleeced
Jones.
Florida.
Okay.
There's no way you still have faith in Seth Jones. There's no
I
way.
do. I do.
There's no way
Now-
in
No,
hell
there's
you
gotta be
have
some
faith
sort
in
of other
Seth Jones
connection.
after he
Do
left
I
Columbus.
think even at 7.25 is a little rich for him? Absolutely.
A little rich for him.
Dog is a $3 million defenseman.
But he's at least a $5 million defenseman.
He's a $3 million
no.
$9
defenseman.
million was still insane to me at the time. I honestly think he is going to have a great playoffs. I'm going to say it. I'm a Seth Jones believer. The reason why I think
I think it was a great move for Chicago.
you have to
Honestly.
look at the team he was playing on this entire time, though. It's kind of hard to be a good defenseman on that team.
No,
Yeah,
but
but,
it's not even that. Have you watched a Chicago Blackhawks game?
That is also fair.
He is it's all due respect, and he would still beat the shit out of me if I ever played against him. He'd walk me in general, but in the NHL against any team, Seth Jones, you put him out there, he's your $9 million defenseman. He's supposed to come in. He's supposed to be that top line defenseman.
He's
supposed
their
to be-
number one defenseman.
He's supposed to be your number one, number two guy who is going to watch your eyes, who is going to be able to come in and make a difference right away. Walk in like a big dick in a locker room, just splat, and make a difference.
All right.
But he would go against these top lines of each team and get absolutely walked. And it's not his defense partner, it's not helping him. It's the fact that he's not just slow, he's not super fast, but he makes dumb decisions with the puck. And that has nothing to do with his team he's on. That is just dumb decision with the puck. I'm meaning you have a guy streaking down the middle of the ice. You're just beside your net. I get you want to get it to him. You have a wide open winger. Why the hell are you sending it up the middle and get it picked off? That sort of dumb decisions. It's the decisions he makes are not smart from what I've seen. I don't see a lot of Chicago games, but for the ones I've seen, you don't make smart decisions with the puck. And when you don't make smart decisions with the puck, you're not going to be the same player.
I'm looking at Ali, and it's just going in one ear and out the other with all this bullshit. He's like, the guy has some melanin in his skin. I'm going to cheer for him no matter what. Dude.
Okay. I am also going to bring up his time in Nashville, which everyone doesn't seem to remember.
He wasn't bad in Nashville.
But once he got into Columbus and he got the right system behind him.
It wasn't as bad as you thought it was, Kylan.
It was not as bad as you thought it was. It could have gotten way worse.
It could have, yes, but holy shit. Okay. Yeah. When he got into Columbus, he did well. But the other thing you have to think about is that Columbus team, while he was a star on that team as well, he also didn't really do much defensively. That Columbus team was always in the offensive zone. Always. Almost.
No.
That's what it seemed like to me.
No. Are you kidding me? They made the second round tops. Like, that Columbus team, let's be honest, they were good. They weren't. Yeah, they were wild card good.
Yeah, but they were wild card good. But once they got in that off zone, they were very good at their forecheck.
Oh, agreed. Yeah,
that's what I'm meaning. Like once they got it in there, they hemmed you in there very easily. Like that's what they're good at.
Here's my other thing
were good
to
at
believe.
keeping it in the zone.
Yeah, but the difference is that Seth Jones then back then also had, and I don't mean this as a bad thing, he had Zach Werenski to bail his ass out every 2 seconds when he messed up.
Kylan, this is why I think this is a great fit, is because let's be honest, it was just him in Chicago, right? Can you guys name another Chicago defenseman off the top of your head?
Kevin Korchinski.
Yeah.
He's not even on the team.
No, yeah, he's in the AHL right now.
He's in the A right now.
Yeah.
No.
So, first of all, that's my point right there. He now has two guys to bail him out in Forsling and Ekblad.
Yeah, but
he's the third option.
If I'm paying a guy $9 million and I'm trading for a $9 million defenseman,
it's I think 7.25. They got some
like
retention. It's around $7 million.
Either way, if I'm even paying it $7 million, if I'm paying for a $7 million defenseman to be my third defenseman, I don't want him to have to be bailed out by guys. I want him to be self-sufficient, and Seth Jones is not self-sufficient.
But yeah.
Now the other issue I have is not just the fact Seth Jones going over there. That's fine. I don't care about that as much. My issue is the fact that they sent Spencer Knight over there. Spencer Knight, Chicago needed a goaltender, but Spencer Knight was not the guy to send over.
No, you just handed Chicago a free, potentially franchise goaltender.
I agree. Spencer Knight is going to be a franchise guy. But the way it was looking and the way, I don't know, just being a goaltender and kind of seeing the stuff with Spencer Knight, he needed his place to blossom. He wasn't going to blossom in Florida. And I think there's some issues there, and he needs
that's why I was
change.
saying they should have traded Bobrovsky.
Kylan, you also have to understand someone has a $10 million contract with a no-move clause.
So I get that. I get the no-move clause. However, if you had talked to him, just said, look, this is what's going on type thing, or at least talk to him first, then Chicago wouldn't have had to retain salary. It would have been a 1-for-1 trade. Personally, if you could have convinced Bob to do that, I would have done that in a heartbeat. Let Spencer Knight blossom.
Kylan, if they had a chance to trade Bob for Seth Jones 1-for-1, they would have done it. Let's be honest. You'd be an idiot not to do that deal.
If you're Chicago, yes.
But no, I believe if you trade Seth Jones for Bob 1-for-1, the Panthers win.
No.
Because no offense to Bobrovsky, he's 38. He has $10 million until he's 40 years old. Let's be honest. He's a great goaltender. Don't get me wrong. He's proven me wrong. But the come down is going to come soon, right? The fall off is going to come soon. Look at Carey Price.
Yeah, but
he was great at 10.5, but you're going to be stuck with that 10.5 for a while.
Dude, I had to bring up Carey Price in some way or another every fucking podcast. Every day.
But just
every day podcast.
Think about it, though. Look at Bobrovsky's knees and then look at Carey Price's knees.
Yeah.
So, I mean... I think they could be
Chris Kreider against Florida versus against Montreal.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think Spencer Knight was the guy to trade because he's what is he, 26, 27?
He's 23. 24, I think.
Yeah, he's 23. He's 23. He's just strengthening my case.
Allie's just upset that Chicago fleeced Florida and not Montreal.
Okay, he's 23. No.
Wished that it was a Lane Hudson trade.
I'm just saying you are just proving my point more. You have a 23-year goaltender. You have an aging goaltender who's going to be done in 2 years. Okay, minimum 2 years. Probably
first
1
of all,
year.
I never said Florida won the deal. I never said that. First of all, I just think it's a decent I can see their point of view for getting Seth Jones.
I cannot.
No,
I think Seth, again, Spencer Knight and a first, that is a little bit of an overpayment, but I don't think, number one, I just from seeing all the behind the scenes stuff, there's a feeling in me that I don't think Spencer Knight wanted to be there any longer. So, again.
Yeah, this dude's all behind the scenes stuff in Florida.
Kylan,
we live in Canada.
Kylan,
He's all of behind the scenes stuff in
100%.
Miami.
Yeah, 100%.
All I was saying is, especially as 23, yeah, okay, he's not blooming right now. Okay, whatever. You have.
I mean, he's still a decent starter. I'll say it.
He's being a fantastic starter, and Bob has been inconsistent. So Spencer Knight's been getting a decent amount of playing time. So, Bob has been slightly inconsistent, not super, but slightly, and so.
When we say inconsistent, I instantly think of Stuart Skinner, not Bobrovsky.
No, 100%. I'm saying for Bob's standards, I'm saying.
Yes.
For Bob's standards, he's been inconsistent compared to his standard of the last 5 years.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is he's getting some decent amount of play time. Why, as Florida, would you trade that 23-year-old goaltender? Because let's be honest, this is Bob's last contract. He's retiring after this.
Oh, 100%.
Well, yeah,
he's been 40. He'll retire. So instead of keeping your 23-year-old goaltender, who'll be 25 when your top goaltender right now retires, rather than keeping that, you traded for an aging defenseman and got rid of a first-round pick for you.
Aging, I wouldn't say. Seth Jones is 30. He's in his prime.
Have you seen him play? Would you call that prime?
Okay, but I'm also comparing to the fact that you could have a goaltender who'd be 25 and already have enough experience to be your starter at 25.
Okay, but if you're looking at it at this point, let's be honest, Florida's probably the cup favorite right now. To me, they're going to win the cup.
No.
Wouldn't you agree?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I think
Dallas is going to win the cup.
The issue is you never know what's going to happen, and let's be honest, the salary cap's going to get to them sooner or later. Bennett's probably going to walk in free agency. Verhaeghe has a contract up soon. Ekblad has a contract up soon. There's no way you're going to keep everyone. You're kind of an all-in now. And if you have a chance to go back-to-back, you have a chance to go back-to-back.
Yeah, but you have a better chance to go back-to-back with Spencer Knight and Bobrovsky than I think you do with Seth Jones.
Yeah,
okay.
You do.
Because, and this is the other reason I think, because Florida, this is a new trade that happened. Florida just traded for Vincent Vanacek in exchange for Patrick Gillies to San Jose. Okay, Vincent Vanacek.
Sorry, Vincent Vanacek?
Vitek Vanacek, pardon me. Vitek. I read it wrong, my fault.
Man just got Americanized.
Same thing. Vanacek. Either way, Vanacek. Trade for Vanacek. I'm assuming you're trading for him so you have a backup for Bobrovsky. Vanacek, solid backup. He's a solid pickup. I'm not even upset with that. For a backup role, he's solid. However, comparatively, what I would have rather seen Florida do is something completely wild. And this is a bit of an out there take, but Keith Spencer Knight, if you want to get rid of some guys, you want to shake some stuff up, I'd look at someone from up north. I'd be looking at what you can do to get Brady Tkachuk down there. Because Brady Tkachuk and Matthew have already proven how well they play together. If you can find a way to get... There's already been rumors about it. If you can find a way to get Brady Tkachuk down to Florida, I think you have a very, very strong chance.
And Brady has come out and said those rumors are completely false.
No, I'm not saying that they're true. I'm saying if they can be done.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
No one. Rumors are just rumors. Okay, they're saying, oh, he wants to go. Those sort of rumors. Yeah, okay, those are false. But there has been rumors of the teams talking, and they've both it's just more of a mention, like saying, hey, this and anything. And according to what I've heard, again, everything we say here could be wrong. According to what I've heard, the only way that
everything Kylan says is wrong.
It's just not true. You think Seth Jones is a $9 million defenseman?
I did not say he's a $9 million defenseman. I said he's going to be a great defenseman on Florida.
No. You also think that the Habs and Lane Hudson are the greatest team of all time.
I did not say that. I think Lane Hudson has a chance to become the best defender in the league. I did say that.
This kid's delusional.
He has.
Wait till he wins the Norris. He's going to win the Norris in the next 5 years. I'm telling you
There's
right now.
no way he's gonna win it over Makar or Hughes.
In the next 5 years?
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no.
I could see Fox winning it before him.
Fox will
And
win it before him.
I could see Fox winning it again before him, and I can't see Fox beating out Hughes
I
or
can
Makar.
see him winning it in like 28, 29.
No shot.
No, I can't.
Oh, if Hughes and McCarr's still in the league.
I think Hughes and Makar are going to go back and forth for the foreseeable future.
But as I was saying,
think that's how it's going to be.
From what I've heard, the only way that it's even on the table is if you throw Reinhardt in that deal. I'm not joking you. Which is like that. That's what I'm saying. If you want to shake things up. Now, I don't think Florida should shake things up. However, if you can find a way without Reinhardt to get Brady down there, that'd be fantastic. I'm not saying this should happen, my friend. I'm saying this is what I've heard. That has been said.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I'm saying if Florida really truly wants to shake things up.
I disagree. The reason why is even though it sounds so appetizing to have two Kachucks, because that just seems like a nightmare on ice, Reinhardt's scoring touch, I think, is more needed than Brady's antics.
But I completely agree with you. However, if you look at the four nations, and again, this is what this whole thing is going off of, Brady and Matthew, if you can, because both of them seem to play that, I mean this bad way, play hockey the right way. I don't mean it like, that's not a bad thing. They finish every check. They play hard. They work their ass off. They play in the defensive zone, okay? And if you can, and that right there is playoff style hockey. Kachuk, Brady especially, his whole style of play is born to be playoff style hockey.
I mean, yeah, they were running Brady, Eichel, and Matthew.
That was after Kachuk was injured, though.
That was for the final, yeah. Okay, so like, what if we go to the first game?
The first game was Matthew and Brady on the line, because it started.
Yeah, but I want to know who they had against that.
But as I was saying, they finish their checks. They play very playoff style hockey, and Brady is already proven he has some skill. I don't agree with his antics on the ice sometimes.
Yeah,
but he has some skill. So if you can get a chance, if Florida really wanted to shake things up, I would have kept Spencer Knight. If you really want to shake things up and like throw a curveball, Reinhardt off. And my question is, will Reinhardt, and I don't mean this badly, and you can tell me if you feel differently. In my opinion, I didn't notice Reinhardt as much at the Four Nations.
Oh, I agree. I think Reinhardt had a really tough tournament.
It was, but this is what I'm saying. That's best on best. So now what I'm wondering is, Reinhardt has always played with Barkov. How much of it is, again, that star player effect? We have Crosby, you have McDavid, and now Barkov.
Okay.
Same thing with Huberdeau.
Yeah, exactly.
He left
The Barkov effect is what I'm talking about. So my question is, with Reinhardt,
Huberdeau was playing with Reinhardt, though.
He was playing with Reinhardt and Barkov.
But he was playing with Reinhardt during his 115-point season.
I know.
Yeah,
but what I'm
Reinhardt
saying,
and Barkov.
What I'm saying, yeah, he was.
Pretty sure it was. They weren't together.
Huberdeau left wing, Reinhardt right wing, and
Barkov
in the middle.
Give me a second. All right, yeah, keep it rolling.
But what I'm saying is, if you trade all the way Reinhardt and you get Brady, again, it could be a genius move for Florida because they're saying, okay, well, as soon as Reinhardt leaves, he may not have the score again. So Reinhardt is a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Phenomenal shot. But if he has no one to set it up for him.
Yeah, like look at him on Buffalo. You know?
Exactly. So what I'm saying is if that could happen, that could be a genius move for Florida and a downfall move for Ottawa. But again, this is all rumors, and I'm not saying I think this should happen. Personally, if I was Florida, I wouldn't have even made the trade in the first place.
Could you imagine Reinhardt and Stutzla together in Ottawa though?
Yeah, it'd be gross.
That'd be disgusting.
But if you do that for Reinhardt at that point you are going for something completely different.
Yeah,
And
no, it'll change.
that takes Ottawa in a completely different direction than they're going right now.
Yeah.
And Florida, personally, if I was Florida, I wouldn't have changed a thing. I would not have changed a thing.
Yeah.
I would never have traded Spencer Knight. I would never have gotten Vanacek. Not that they're bad. Not that Vanacek's a bad goaltender. And I would have not changed a thing.
I don't know. I think
If you want, you had some cap space. If you wanted to add some depth, I would have traded. If you're truly in win now mode, I would have traded some picks for a couple depth guys.
Okay, so
and that is it.
This is for Game 5, Washington, Florida in 2022. They ran Huberdeau, Barkov, Duclair.
Yeah, but again, their power play line was always Reinhardt out there with them.
Yeah, okay.
They got a lot of power plays that series.
I don't know. I didn't really watch Panthers Capitals, so.
I only watched the highlights.
All right.
They did get quite a lot. So, I would not move anything with Florida, and they did. So I mean, it is what it is now.
Yep.
But I wouldn't have done anything. Would you have?
No.
I wouldn't have done. I don't know. I would have. I'm okay with the deal. I can understand it. It's an all-in deal.
I can understand it, but I think it's stupid because you're putting so much faith in Bobrovsky, who's aging. Yeah. And you are forgetting about the fact that you have a 23-year-old goaltender who will be a franchise goaltender.
You're also forgetting how Seth Jones plays hockey.
Yes. You're forgetting that you're trading for Seth Jones and not someone like Ekholm.
But I mean, it is nice to have that two-way presence of Seth Jones, though.
It is.
Two-way liability?
That's what I think.
No, he's a one-way liability. He's fairly decent in the defensive zone.
Yeah,
But
the issue is
his breakout play needs a lot of work.
His breakout play sucks, and if he tries to hold the line, there's a 75% chance he fumbles the puck and it's a breakaway odd man rush the other way.
Well, yeah, that's because he can't skate that well. Well, comparatively to other players in the NHL.
Still skates circles around us.
Yeah, he'd still fuck us up, but you know.
Okay, I want to move into the next topic. So, we're not going to get political. However,
why would we get political?
Just wait up. However, there has been announced now tariffs are coming against Canada from the U.S. Mm-hmm. And it officially had started at midnight last night. Mm-hmm. How do we think this will affect the NHL? This is a question a lot of people are asking. How is it going to affect the NHL? How is it going to affect the NBA? How is it going to affect the MLB? Because those are all leagues that have at least one Canadian team. How is this in general going to affect the major league
I think
sports?
Worst case scenario, Winnipeg goes.
Winnipeg won't leave. That's all I'm talking about. Winnipeg's too devoted of a fan base.
Yes, but Kylan, you have to also think lower Canadian dollar, not as much spending power as the Albertas.
Issue is with that is the owner of the Winnipeg Jets, and this is actually something that our good friend Devin Bouchard, D-Dog, has actually told me about, and she's shown me this. The issue is the people that own the Winnipeg Jets,
they're loaded,
own the entirety of the avenue, like all the hotels and the avenue that's on the road for the arena. They make so much damn money from those hotels, from the games, that they're not going to sell that, dude. No. Even at the Canadian dollar being so much lower.
Yeah.
Because that's the main thing.
Again, that's what I'm saying, worst case scenario.
I think these tariffs are going to drop the Canadian dollar. My worry is the fact that you now are going to have to pay your players in American dollars. Yeah. Because you still have to right now. Uh-huh. And the Canadian dollar is so much lower. Teams are not going to want to get these top end talents in Canada because they're going to be spending what will be a $12 million USD contract will be a $16 million Canadian contract you're paying him in.
With all due respect, because let's be honest, this conversation could end this exact minute, right? Like, this situation is so fluid. I'll not be shocked if, again, I don't want to say anything political, but like, Trump could stop it at any moment, right? He could literally just say, hey, we're cool now, Canada. They give me a bottle of maple syrup, we're good,
Let's just say they could figure it out at any minute.
Now, if this, again, I don't know if this is a good conversation or not, because long term, yes, it will affect us. But again, if this lasts a week, I'm not really worried. If this lasts a year, okay, then we need to start getting into those conversations.
And again, we're just talking about pro sports. We're not talking about in general life. We're just talking about pro sports.
Even pro sports, right? Like, let's be honest. This is a week, blah, 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 whatever happens. Let's call it a day. It's not going to affect pro sports. If this gets into a year, it is going to start affecting the NHL, the NBA. Again, I don't think
MLB
NBA, too. I don't think NBA, MLB, I don't think the Toronto sports market is going to be hit as hard just because that's such a huge market.
True, but it's still I'm still talking about like the amount that you get paid in USD. And
No, obviously that's
the
tough.
difference.
But Toronto has money, right?
True.
Toronto
Sports does.
has money. If there's any team that is not going to move, it's a Toronto sports team, just because it's the third largest market in North America.
Yeah.
Actually, I think fourth. I think it's third.
It's one of them.
It's third or fourth. I know 1 and 2 is LA.
One of them.
It's one of them.
One of them.
It's a top 5 market in North America. You'd be idiotic to move it.
And this is Toronto people we're talking about.
Again, I
Have you
think
heard the way they
biggest.
Oh yeah, bad. No,
You're
that's us.
cheesing me, fam. You know?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the one. No, we talk. Oh yeah, bad. That's how we talk.
that accent.
You're
You
chasing
gotta
me, fam.
talk through your nose, fam.
There-
Talk through your nose. You know,
If
I
the
lie,
crony
fam,
ain't
lie.
it, if she ain't on that spliff, like that sort of
Yo,
shit.
there's some bare ladies right now. You know, fam.
I'd prefer to have the Jamaican accent than the Toronto accent.
Yeah.
Clot.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
Oh, me bumbo clot.
Oh god. All right.
Dude,
Let's try it out.
Okay.
the way that Toronto men speak, I want to just beat the fuck out of them, dude.
Yeah, but
We
they-
need to tariff all Toronto men.
Yeah, can we just-
anyone
sir.
who uses the accent?
Can we just tear up Toronto,
Deport them
please?
all.
Can we
Deport
just
them all?
Can we
dude.
just tear off Toronto, please? Like, can we just separate Toronto? Like, add them to the Quebec deal and let Quebec and Toronto just leave. Actually, no. I like Quebec. I like Quebec. They have the Canadian National Sports Center there. They're really good for like our martial arts. No, just give Toronto a border and make it its own country.
Okay.
Have it leave.
They act
Again,
like
this
it's
isn't a
their own
political
country
podcast,
anyway.
but I saw someone online post this, right? We trade Toronto for Alaska. It's Drake for oil.
I'm down.
I mean, I don't know.
I'd personally prefer to trade Toronto for Hawaii
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
You gotta
or like Minnesota. I think Minnesota's
Yeah.
probably more Canadian.
That was dope, yeah.
Minnesota's a little more Canadian than
Wisconsin.
But what? But the difference is Minnesota has at least has an NHL team, so they're somewhat Canadian. Wisconsin, there's nothing to do there.
Yeah, it's
there's
just a cheese
MLB,
factory.
there's NBA.
It's a big cheese factory.
There's NFL.
You just want Giannis.
Now you want Giannis.
I wouldn't mind having Giannis, dude.
He loves this 6'10" black man.
Whatever floats your boat. Okay,
All right.
last topic here.
That was a great topic, by the way, Kylan. Holy smokes.
we're gonna get into minor hockey.
Why?
Oh, okay.
Is
Do we
there
want
a
to talk about
reason?
any more trade rumors, or
I haven't had
especially
any
the
more.
Rantanen one? That's
Well,
a huge one.
Rantanen one, yes.
Because he said
But,
he's not.
I'll
Well,
give
again,
those in.
he never said no to an
I'll
extension.
explain.
But like, if you're at that scenario now, right? He never said no to an extension, but he says he's probably not going to extend to the deadline. Do you take him as a rental, or do you?
Yes, personally, I'd take him as a rental. With the way Carolina is, they're trying to push to win now mode. I'd take him as a rental and understand that he's probably going to leave next year. Just the way that they are, it's one of those you cannot. After you give so much for him. Now, yes, I understand the argument for flipping him, and I could see flipping him because he gave so much. But the amount you need to get back for Rantanen is so insane that most teams are not going to do it. But the amount you gave up to Colorado just to get Rantanen, if you're not going to get at least equal or greater value in trade, which you probably won't.
No, you won't, because Marty Natchez is worth a lot.
Yeah, if you're not going to get equal or greater value in trade back for Rantanen, I'd keep him as the rental and then understand that this is your win now season. You got to throw everything into it. And if you're going to keep him as a rental, all your deadline moves have to be going into, okay, we are winning this year. Like, we're giving it. We're giving her all.
What about you, Parker?
Fuck, man. I mean, it's tough to say, but I mean, I think they should keep Rantanen as a rental, personally. But there's like little to no chance they get the value that they traded away back.
Oh, agreed.
There's like no chance.
All right, Colin. Okay, I think that's all we got to say about Rantanen. Again, I think great player there, but if you can get a chance to somewhat get some of those back, because I know Carolina's a little scared of getting burned from the Gensel situation last year. Makes sense to get
then
something
don't
back.
trade away Marty Natchez next
That's
time.
the other thing. But
Yeah,
did he just want
exactly,
out?
dude.
There's so many rumors. Did he want out?
I don't know if he
No one's
wanted
gonna ever
out.
know what's in that locker room because Carolina's one of the few locker rooms that keeps it very, very tight-lipped.
Shout out Rob Brendamore. I would not want to ask that man anything. He's one scary ass.
He's
man.
a scary
He's
man.
a scary
He is
motherfucker,
so
dude.
scary. Holy.
He's a scary man. The only coach I think is more scary to look at, like look down the pipe at, would be what's his name? I can see his face.
Which team?
It's so bad. I can see the color of the jersey, and it's a black jersey, and that's literally it.
Pittsburgh, like Sullivan.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
The Team USA coach, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is one scary man to look at.
Mike
That's
Sullivan.
true.
I think Brendan Moore is still number one for me.
Yeah.
Brendan Moore just yelled scary to me.
So does Torts though. Torts is pretty scary to look at.
Nah. Torts looks more like a clown to me, honestly.
He
It's
just
the hair.
he kind of looks like a gargoyle, so it's just kind of scary to me.
Exactly,
He's sitting
right?
there, thinking he's gonna try and snatch my soul.
He's a false scary, honestly.
I don't know if he's yelling.
Dude, some of
He's
those
a-
Russian coaches are absolutely scary. Holy
Nah,
shit.
Torts is scary though. Bench your star player, kind of scary, dude. Come on.
They're doing too many Michigans.
Yeah.
I don't think it's good for the game, you know?
Anyways,
All right, move on.
well, last topic. It's a little bit of an out there one. It's about minor hockey and sort of the variation in skill. So you always have these dynasties, but we now have seen there's one AAA team, Little Caesars AAA 2010s, who just won 43-0 against another AAA team in the same age group with 131 shots for and 0 against.
That's
First
called
off, that's
domination.
Ryan Kessler is the coach of that team.
No.
So yeah, he's the head coach. His son plays on that team.
Let's go.
I want to talk about this sort of variation in skill for minor hockey.
Dude, that score is fucking wild.
Okay,
I
first
want
of
to talk
all,
about the variation in skill in minor hockey because
Who did
I'm
they
like
play?
the Bell Tire AAA. Bell Tire U10 AAA.
And these guys are U10.
2010s.
Oh, 20 cents. So they'd be 14. Okay.
Yeah. In USA hockey, they go by the year they're born. They don't go by.
So these are 14-year-olds, and one team scored 40 fucking goals,
43.
and the other team didn't get a shot.
Okay, but like, guys,
Dude,
once you
and
reach
they
like
played
the
3
20
periods.
Yes. 'cause
once you reach like that
it's-
20 goal mark, don't you think you should hold back a little
Yeah,
bit?
exactly.
Like, holy
dog. Once you hit 40, did
so-
you
so
need to get the
I-
extra 3?
They're talking. So Spit and Checkers had Ryan Kessler, and they're talking about it. And apparently, during the regular season, USA Hockey has a mercy rule. So if you're after 2 periods, if you're up by 15 goals, they mercy the game.
50
by
is still
15.
wild.
But this is a playoff game, so there's no mercy rule, and you are required to play out all 3 periods.
How the fuck did the other team make
How
the
is this a
playoffs?
playoff game?
How the fuck did the other team make the
sorry,
playoffs?
sorry, what were the
dude?
shots again?
131-0.
So you're telling me a goaltender made 90 saves in a single game?
Dude, that goalie fucking carried, even though he gave up 43.
Apparently, they had to play through the whole thing. But what I'm thinking is like,
Fuck, you know how sweaty that goalie would have been after
88 saves, dude.
save game, dog.
yeah, it's apparently according to Ryan Kessler, he wasn't even there for that
Okay,
one.
he put up a 6-7, which is still really good.
Yeah,
Like, considering you got 131 shots, putting up a 6-7 is crazy.
it's just one of
Oh,
those.
I
where
should
I'm
make
like,
it into one of those edits.
apparently,
6-7.
apparently it was like, apparently there are 8 teams in the league, so every team makes the playoffs. And that was the 1st seed versus the 8th seed.
There's no way those teams are in the same fucking league.
I want to know who the
They're both
9th
AAA.
seed is. Oh, wait. Oh, no, there is no 9th seed. Sorry, there's 8
They're both
seed, right?
AAA teams.
They're both
yes.
AAA teams. Well, one of them obviously isn't anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just like region differences.
I want to talk about the
in
variation in minor hockey because you
players,
have
like-
dynasties, of course, but the state of minor hockey is you always have teams looking to bend the rules or something like that, or pull in players from outside, or
Where is this Little Caesars team from? Do you know?
Michigan.
No, but like where in Michigan exactly?
No clue.
Okay.
Also, they're called Little Caesars, so they're literally hot and ready all the time. So no wonder they scored so many goals.
Damn. All right.
Their sticks are always hot and to go.
43 goals is just
Wild.
it's just like I can't even imagine how that would have been watching that game.
According to Ryan Kessler on the Spit and Chicklets podcast, apparently he said that the other team never gave up. Personally, I would
Never
have
gave up. They didn't get a shot.
Apparently, I would have. Personally, I would have left the ice after the second period. I would have left.
Say, why are you still playing?
If they hit 20 goals,
I don't know.
I'm leaving.
You get off the ice end of the first period. You're down 19-0. You really want to get
Let me find the box score.
yeah.
Okay,
Like,
but
let's
like,
take a look
to
at the
me-
box score, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I want to see the box score because how the fuck do you not walk out of the arena first period, like end of the first period?
first of all,
I'm taking my shit off.
They
and
didn't
I'm
say his
leaving.
last name, but shout out Landon. That's the goaltender's name for Bell Tire AAA. Absolute legends. 140 shot. Yeah. Oh my God. He made 98 saves according to his dad.
98 saves is ridiculous. That is nuts, dude. Your teammates let you down, bud. Like, God.
Okay, I got the box score.
Defense.
I got the box score right
Okay,
here.
you got the box score. Let's just say it wasn't Landon's fault.
It was not Landon. Shout out Landon.
Oh,
man.
pardon me.
Yeah.
This is in December.
This was in December.
In December,
So we're
Why is
late
this
to
coming
this.
out now?
Yeah, we're
No,
late.
Kylan, this happened in February
I know
28th.
the box score I'm
February.
looking at was in December. So in December, they're called the Little Caesars Thunder AAA hockey. In December, the Thunder only beat them by 2 goals.
Oh, damn. They only beat them by 2 goals and then they won by 43? Who left their team? Did they lose their defensive core? Like, what the fuck happened? Did Ryan Kessler lace him up for that game or something?
I know, right?
He wasn't
Ryan
even,
Kessler went back
he
to
wasn't even in the
Fresno.
building, apparently. Apparently, he was gone on a business trip.
Nah, he was playing, man. Tinted fishbowl and everything.
Yeah, holy.
Yeah, the Little Caesars 14U team is ranked number 1 nationally in its division, while the Bell Tire is 301st.
Okay, and what's the box score?
Little Caesars for in the season was 68-2, and Bell Tire was 1-44.
68-2, and the other team was 1-44.
Yeah, I gotta find the box score.
That's
Bell Tire AAA hockey. Let's go to Bell Tire, see if they have it.
wow.
They already have up for the next year's tryouts.
Well, yeah, the only person they're keeping is the fucking goalie after that game. Like, holy shit.
Okay, so
The fuck?
I'm having issues finding
according to this, again, this is a Reddit post from
I think it's a scam.
the dad or something. Apparently they were short players. The other goalie skated out. The other goalie skated out in warm-ups. He said, "Nah, I'm not doing this." So this guy took 140.
The other goalie just didn't want to play.
Oh my God.
So this guy just got a week's worth of workout in one night. Like, holy fuck.
Oh my God.
What this has sparked is the great sportsmanship debate.
I mean, yeah, like you probably should tone back after. I remember, so when I was playing junior hockey, we blew out this team 14-1. And
Junior
they held
hockey,
me
yeah,
back.
he played junior hockey.
Sorry, minor hockey difference. I guess there is a difference.
There is a difference.
There's a very big
So-
difference.
There is a difference.
When I was playing minor hockey, we were blowing out a team 14-1. Mm-hmm. Like we won 14-1. But like they held us back after we scored 5.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, you're not allowed to shoot anymore. You're getting benched. Like it got to
Pardon me,
that
it wasn't
point.
131 shots, 141 shots. 98 saves. Close making 100
Wild.
saves that game.
I'm sorry, dude. This kid, like,
Dog,
round
yeah.
of applause
Dog,
to you, man.
Can we get you for the
deserve
beer
this.
league, dog?
I
You're
know.
a good
I want
goalie.
this kid. Holy
You're
smokes.
a good goalie, man.
98 saves?
One of the a random parent said they truly believe something like this should never happen, especially at the AAA level. There are so many ways to prevent that kind of score line. Something as simple as make their players switch hands.
You want to sabotage the other team? That's crazy.
Nah, dog. But like saying the other team is so much better that it would be even if they switched hands is crazy.
I forfeit. I
Imagine,
just forfeit.
imagine being on the Bell Tire team though. Imagine you go to school the next day knowing your team lost 43-0 and it
Nah,
being
that kid's a local
everywhere.
hero,
Dude, if you're the goalie,
goalie is-
the
imagine
goalie
being
is
the players.
chilling, dog. He has nothing to be ashamed of. Dog got 98 saves in one night. That guy is a fucking legend. Dude, that guy is a fucking legend.
The most amount
I
of
can't find
shots
the box
I've
score.
ever taken was 80 in a game.
Yeah, and what, you
couldn't
saved
imagine-
5?
No, I saved 72 of them.
72?
Yeah,
That's
out of
pretty
80.
good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I held my team in there. We lost 8-0 though.
Div 12?
No, I played Div 7 that year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a great year. Those guys were totally out of our league. We got smoked. Yeah, and I can't imagine taking twice as many shots.
No,
basically.
that's crazy.
It's wild.
It's wild. Yeah, like,
He probably lost like 10 pounds that single game.
oh, probably, dude.
wild. Holy
Bro
smokes.
lost all of the fat on his body after that game.
He's just gonna become a twig after this, man. I
Like,
feel so
dude.
holy shit.
You know that picture of Bobrovsky after the double OT lost 20 pounds
Yeah.
in a game? Yeah, that was him after the game.
Holy smokes, I can't. Shout out that kid, man. Shout out that kid. All right, Kylan, you want to wrap it up here, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, I might have found it.
Oh, okay. Kylan
Oh, you might have found
it.
the box score.
Might have found the box score.
Just 40 in the first period, and he shut him out after.
Okay, how many goals do you think which player scored the highest amount of goals? Like, not which player, 'cause we don't know.
Actually, no, I didn't find the box score, but I did
10
find
goals?
I did find the team's page.
Imagine one kid scored like 20. Could you imagine?
Straight to the chell. Are you kidding me?
Dude.
Holy smokes, dirty.
March 1st.
Did anyone have highlights of this game, please?
Yeah, that's...
I don't think they're gonna release the name of the kids because there's some idiots online that'll give them some hate.
Yeah,
Well, you scored 10 goals on my kid. Like, no.
Nah, nobody cares. But like, no, the only thing that we need to say about the game is that goalie is insane.
You're the greatest to ever do it.
That
The
guy
greatest
is
to
nuts.
ever do it. The
Dude.
greatest to ever do
He
it.
almost got 100 save night.
Wild, dude.
Dude, fuck. That guy.
Absolutely wild.
That guy's getting
Look at those
offers.
jerseys. Holy.
That guy's gonna get
They're
offers
sick,
from
dude. I love
everywhere.
their
Ah,
unis.
Little Caesars. Holy smokes.
Those are nice jerseys.
Dude. That,
Okay, so I cannot find that game score for some reason.
That's fine.
But I can tell you that their points per player.
Points per player.
So their leading point player named Aiden Kelly. He has in 20 games played has 25 goals, 29 assists for 54 points. Second player has 52 points. Third 52. Fourth 42. Fifth 41. Sixth 41. So their top 6 players all have above 40 points in nine. And keep in mind,
So
only the top 2 have played 20 games. The two, one of them has 52, played 19 games. One of them is 40, and one is 42 and 141, played 19. Riker Kessler, who's Ryan Kessler's kid, in
Oh,
18
God.
in 18 games has 41 points.
So nobody's slacking on that team.
No.
No.
Their
What the hell is Ryan Kessler feeding these kids?
their
Holy shit.
goaltender, their main goaltender looks like it's a guy named Troy. Wait a second. Games play. Yeah, Troy Falbo.
I can't wait to look back at this in 10 years.
And
when
he has
these
a-
kids are in the chell and ripping it up.
Yeah,
Like-
that's
Yeah,
the kid
that
that was
is
on the team that won
wild,
43
dude.
nothing.
Right?
Dude, that goalie's making it to the league.
He has
That
to.
goalie's
Right?
making it to the league.
Landon, you are my hero, dude.
Dude, yeah.
Shout out Landon. Man.
All right, I think we wrap up the pod.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We'll-
we gotta wrap it up soon.
We'll wrap it up right here.
Yeah, we
So
wrap
it's
it
just
up
Kylan
here.
on his
It's-
phone for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty much.
I'm trying to find this box score so we can see how many goals are scored in the periods, but I
No,
can't
yeah,
find it
but-
online.
No, I don't
Still.
think they'd release that.
Unfortunately not.
yeah.
I think they actually took down all the U10 playoff games off the Michigan minor hockey website. They took down all the U10 playoff games. It's off. the website.
2010s, but yeah. That's so weird. They
All
go by
right.
year. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so have a great day, you guys. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, don't forget to like and
Should be a
subscribe.
Friday
Fuck
podcast.
you, Parker.
Hopefully we'll be back to our normal schedule.
Well, yeah.
Hopefully.
See you guys later, and
Nope. Okay.
See
Never
you,
mind.
peace.
See you guys. Like and
peace.
subscribe.
See you guys.
Fuck you, Allie.